You know how fast you were going?
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast. If you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot. Leave now. Run to your safe space. Get your little cloth for your tears. All the opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any local or government agency. Welcome to Motorcop Chronicles podcast. I'm your host, the Iceman. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Now we're going to get the housekeeping out the way and then I'll get on what we're going to talk about. Of course, if you want a great tasting premium cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com and use the promo code Motorcop15. You'll get 15% off your order. I believe any order, $100 or more, free shipping. You'll be helping out me and helping out a American small business also. If you ever want any merchandise, you see me or some other guys wearing T-shirts and stuff like that, you need to go to motorcopchronicles.com, go to the merchandise page and click on the stuff there. Or you can go to Motorcop Chronicles podcast at the Etsy store. If you want more content, more episodes, videos, pictures, live streams, text, stuff like that, you can always join the Patreon if you want more and help support me. If not, it's no big deal. Still going to be putting out all the free episodes also. But speaking of the Patreons, we're going to shout out all our crew members helping pay the bills. We got Mr. John D. We got Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. He has great products. We have T-Bird. We got Mr. Jim Pokrant with the Short Chat Guys podcast. Y'all like about race cars, y'all go check him out. Mr. Hoppy Hoppison, Freebird's best friend, the truck driver. We got Mr. Blake Walker. We got A.A. Ron from Not Had to Say It podcast, one of my go-to listens. We got Mr. Christopher DeMars. He is a full crew member. Also today is Mr. Christopher DeMars' birthday. So special birthday shout out to you, Chris. I hope you had a good birthday. We got Mr. Z Palmer. And we got Roy Spalding. Roy with an S, not Roy with P. We got JoJo, our favorite girl from Down Under. We got Kaylee Norris and Natasha, our two girls from this great state of Washington. And last but not least, the OG crew member, Melissa Holstein. As always appreciate every single one of y'all. Like I said, y'all help me pay the bill. And that's a good thing. So, excuse my voice. I'm still, I feel a whole lot better. I just don't sound it. And I just finished recording the End of Watch episode before this one, so I've used my voice on that too. So y'all just gonna have to listen to my scratchy voice. Hopefully it'll keep getting better, sounding better. I'll probably be doing a lot of recording this weekend because next week I'm leaving Tuesday morning. We'll be heading to Washington, D.C. for Police Week. If any of y'all are going to be up there, see if you can find the Iceman. Send an email. We'll meet up and go have a drink or something. Meet in person. Because I'll be there until that next following Tuesday morning. I think we're leaving very early. It will be my first trip to D.C., and I am looking forward to it. It's on my bucket list, bringing my police bike and everything. So, not saying it'll be the last time I ever go. This might be the last time I get a chance to, first and last time I get to go as active law enforcement officer, we will see. I'll tell you how my day went today. Started out normal enough. Woke up, left early. Left house about 5:30, about half an hour early. Good thing I was ready because they had a crash on the interstate, so I had to take a loop around because 3 lanes was down to 1. It was already a 2-mile backup. Didn't want to get in that, which I didn't. Went into my school zone. I had a doctor's appointment. You know, you got to go every 6 months to renew your medications. On the way back in, smell something in my police car. Smell something. I'm like, this don't smell right. And no, it was not me. I was smelling. It was like a burning smell. I'm like, I'm looking on my mirrors, make sure I don't see no flames or smoke pouring out, you know, because police cars do have a lot of wiring and shit that run through them. Of course, battery light comes on my dash. I'm like, oh, fucking great. Well, I make it back to the shop. Alternator done burned up. I just had an alternator, if y'all remember, put in about 2 months ago or so. So, sure that was still under warranty. But anyway, I said, all right, so they got to take it out and fix it and all that stuff. So I said, I'm a beautiful day anyway. I'm going to ride a motorcycle. And it's like dead. It shouldn't have been dead. No, I'm talking about not even a click. So we try to jump it. Jump box, jumper cables. We got one of them big old things that try to charge the battery. Took the seat and everything off. Battery won't charge. I mean, the machine just keeps clicking off. So, must be a bad battery, bad cell. So, I had another battery delivered. Finally got that put in. Of course, she cranks up, you know, ride it. I got, my units fixed. On my way home on my bike, I got a phone call. Excuse me. And the unit's fixed also. So that was my day today. Most of my day was spent at the shop, trying to get everything fixed. Had a late funeral. At least traffic wasn't bad. I was watching this video. If I was live, I guess it'd be better for y'all. But we can listen to it anyway. I can kind of explain it. I don't know how many of y'all are, like I said, excuse my coughing and stuff. I'm trying to mute myself.
You guys know how it is when you buy
$69
any
US
Mac
Special
super fast
Forces
at first,
device
then
turns men into beasts. It emulates 54,000 crunches in 20 minutes and builds an incredible six-pack up to 10 times faster than regular exercise. It was created by Captain James Snipes, a 31-year-old US Special Forces officer and a bioengineer. After being wounded in his last mission and spending 3 months in a hospital, he felt weak and realized he wouldn't have enough time to get back in shape for the critical
With guns
next
gone
mission.
violent.
I don't know what that one ad stuff was. I'm not understanding that. It's very weird.
Guns
Here we go.
are on their way out. Thank goodness. With guns gone, violence will all but disappear.
This is from the Babylon Bee. I find it hilarious. It's about how it's called 7 gun-free tactics to defend your home with, because they're trying to take our guns, not Babylon Bee, but the government and everything trying to take our guns away. So this is how you're supposed to defend yourself once we don't have any weapons.
Still, once in a great while, you might need to defend yourself against a ne'er-do-well. When those ruffians come kicking your door down, you need to be ready. Here are 7 great ways to defend your home against an armed burglar when your guns have all been confiscated. Number 1, call your local social worker. Get on the phone and call up a state therapist to help you two work out your differences. They'll be there in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. Number 2, have your kids leave all their Legos out. A surefire defense strategy, although sometimes it backfires when you accidentally step on them yourself in the middle of the night. Number 3, make sure to hang a gun-free zone sign in your window. It is a little-known legal fact that burglars must stop and not shoot you if you inform them your home is a gun-free zone. Sounds simple, but give it a try. What are they gonna do? Shoot you? Number 4, turn the thermostat up to 80 degrees, so it will be uncomfortably hot for the burglars. After a few hours looting all your stuff, they'll need to take a break and go outside to cool down.
What I think is funny is they don't say how uncomfortably hot it's going to be for you if you're in the house. 80 degrees.
And then, when they least expect it, you could lock them out. Number 5, bust out the Nerf guns. One of those crazy cool ones with the drum magazines your rich friends had growing up will surely intimidate the intruder. Number 6, rig up a complex Rube Goldberg booby trap that incapacitates the criminals in hilarious ways. Something swings into something that knocks into something out that rolls down into something, and then BAM! The criminal gets hit on the head, causing permanent brain damage. It's funny and effective. Finally, ask them to hug it out. When all else fails, just be the bigger man and ask the criminal to hug it out with you. Well, that's all the tips that we have. If you're a good person and therefore hate guns, you owe it to yourself to try these techniques today. And let us know how it goes in the comments. But if you're dead because the guy shot you, then you won't be able to do that part. But good job.
I think that shit was funny. If y'all get a chance, go watch it. Like I said, it's called 7 Gun-Free Tactics to Defend Yourself on YouTube. It's got the little video with it. It's kind of funny, but you kind of get it with listening to it, right? It's they got a whole bunch more on there. Some are political that I still found funny. I just didn't put them on here because y'all know I try to stay non-political on this one. Sometimes I can't help myself. All right. I don't know if this story here, I saw it and I was like, fucking really? I don't know if y'all remember, it's been quite a while ago. It's been less than a year, but probably within the last 6 months or last year to 6 months. Had this guy. He used to own Tiki Tubing in Livingston Parish. And he got arrested for, his name's John Fore. He got arrested for, messing with kids. I'm not saying, like kiddie kids, but teenagers, I guess. Anyway, he went to court today, and John Fore pled guilty to 2 counts of indecent behavior with juveniles. He was sentenced to 7 years for each count. That sounds good, right? 7 years, if they run it consecutive, that'd be 14 years, which they very seldomly do. Which consecutive means you do first sentence and you gotta do your second. 99% of the time, if you got multiple charges, they're gonna run that. Let's say you got a total of, let's say you got 40 years worth of charges. They're gonna run all that shit concurrent, which means together. And out of them 40, you're gonna have to do 10, which you're gonna do 80%. So you can do about 7 to 8. Yeah, see how that works out. But Mr. John Fore sounds good. 7 years, right? At least you got him to go to prison for a little while. Maybe Bubba will get him, whatever. See how it's doing. Nope. Sure the fuck will not. Well, Iceman, why do you say that? He just got sentenced to 7 years in prison. Yeah, but his sentence was suspended. Mr. Fore, who is 66 years old, will serve only 3 years on probation, and he must register as a sex offender. He was arrested last year after allegations which involved a underage boy surfaced. The arrest came amid a wave of controversy surrounding the tiki tubing, which shut down for good last year. Somebody just recently, some different people just bought it. His wife, who was also got arrested around the same time for, she has sexual allegations against her, I think about messing with some little girl or something like that, some teenage girl. But he got 3 years probation and has to register as a sex offender for messing with a kid. Sure, if this kid worked for him, he was at least 16. You're a 60-year-old fucking man. The fuck you trying to fuck a little 16-year-old kid in the ass for? You nasty, nasty piece of shit motherfucker. But ain't going to prison. Why? I'm going to tell y'all why this pisses me off so much, okay? Because if y'all are long-time listeners, way back in season 1, you'll know why. Because my daughter, when she was underage, I think she was 15 at the time. She wasn't driving yet. So she was 14 or 15. Well, she ended up having sex with some married dude that was in his 20s, early 20s. Did she know what she was doing? Yeah. She knew exactly what she was doing. So he didn't rape her. I never said he raped her. But this was like a 25-year-old man that was married and had a kid sleeping with my 14-year-old daughter. It's called common fucking sense. Okay? He ended up pleading out. He pled guilty. He has to register as a sex offender. He didn't see one fucking day in jail either. Okay? When the judge asked me, first of all, when the judge asked if I had anything to say, I said, I got plenty to say. I'm sure you don't want me to say it in here, though. It's bullshit. When you see all this shit, and this is what fucking, it drives me fucking insane. If you're a civilian, listen to me. If you don't believe me, go sit in court on not an arraignment day, not a motion day. Go on a trial day. Misdemeanor, felony, it don't matter. Fine. Go to your local courthouse. Go if you have a chance, and go sit down in court on a trial day and just sit there and listen. The amount of deals that are made everywhere in the United States, period. Everywhere. Get arrested for this, they're going to drop it down to this. They're going to do this, plead out, and we'll drop this down, and you'll have to get, yeah. Mm-hmm. You should see, I'd love to see some of y'all's faces on arraignment day when they go and plead guilty and not guilty, and somebody actually stands up and is like, well, I just want to plead guilty. And they won't let them. Somebody will stand up and say, I'm guilty. And they're like, no. You're not assigned to this docket. This is just an arraignment day. We're not going to take your plea right now. You need to talk to an attorney or something like that. Yeah. I'm not joking. This ain't a fucking joke. You don't believe me? Go sit in court. Sit and watch court. Not civil court. You go to criminal court. And watch these stupidest fucking people and shit that goes on. Last week I played fucking bailiff damn near every day. Okay. Was on a trial day. This is a girl. She's a local, so everybody fucking knows who she is. She's in there. Anyway, she ends up pleading out. I forget something. It was a battery or attempted battery. I don't know. But she pleads out. They give her it's fucking felony, I think, too. She ends up fucking pleading out. They give her like 7 years or 5 years probation or something like that. Now, this girl's a fucking just a piece of fucking work, you hear me? Piece of shit. I look at the other guy standing there, I'm like, She ain't going to be able to make it that long. We're going to be locking her up. They might as well just lock her up now and just say to everybody the fucking paperwork. The next day, I was out at a funeral. I think somebody had gotten shot. This was a person that got shot and killed. Well, who shows up at this funeral? Was this bitch. Doing what? Causing fucking chaos. The family didn't want her there. They're afraid she was going to start a fight. I don't know what, if she had any relation or anything like that. So we need to bring her. And I told the other guys, I'm like, she just got put on probation yesterday. Was told that she screws up again. This is the next day. Because you can't fix fucking stupid. Well, this John Fore try to fuck another little kid in the ass again, another teenager. I don't know. 66 years old now. I don't know. If he gets the opportunity to, I think, yeah, he will. He'll give it a shot. Or have the 16-year-old fuck him in the ass. I don't know. Sick bastard. So, I don't know. I think if he has the opportunity, he'll try. But he didn't go to jail. So when I'm seeing all these people we talk about these people getting arrested and all stuff like that. The fucking legal system, man. Everybody's like, oh, it needs to be done this. It needs to be revamped for to help the criminals. Well, the only way it can be revamped any better. Because it's not perfect. There's nothing perfect. It's just you just do like they do in New York and Chicago and all that stuff like that. Just leave them, let them out of jail. Because they damn near doing it now. Damn near doing it now. Now, this past Wednesday, y'all remember the video we watched with that woman come up on a school bus and started beating the shit out of the school bus driver? The teenage daughter was behind her helping her, and then her sister was like, let me get my licks in, and all that bullshit like that. Okay. If you don't, go back to Wednesday, watch it, listen to it, wherever you want to do. Of course, it's a dump date. And I'll tell you, this is why this shit happens. Anyway, they haven't caught her. She's on the run. They got the teenager and her sister, move out the way, let me get my licks in, girl. Anyway, they're still looking for her. Well, couldn't find out. Well, guess what? She's currently on probation. Her name's Brittany Banks, and she's 34 years old. She has been in and out of courtrooms for the past 15 years. Go fucking figure. She has, I wish my damn throat would get better. I'm getting real tired of this coughing shit. It's not fun whatsoever. Just to let you know, I was looking for my glasses, and I just realized they're on my fucking face. Anyway, she has charges that have concluded aggravated battery. Oh, well, wonder where that came from, right? Simple assault, public intimidation, theft, forgery, along with drug counts linked to oxycodone and MDMA, which is ecstasy. Some of her cases were resolved without a conviction. Others resulted in guilty pleas or adjudication. That was the case in January in a matter involving charges of fraud and theft and forgery. She pled guilty and they reduced the charges, and she was placed on 2 years probation. Go figure. Career criminals like this should be in prison. Because guess what? She's raising a fucking another criminal. That probation period appears to still be in effect when the incident on the school bus happened. Banks' two daughters, one of them a young teen, are in custody. Banks has not been arrested yet because fuck my kids, I'm going on the run. So I'm trying. I mean, it's fucking. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I'm trying to get to where I can. So fucking. Why don't y'all blowing up? Yeah, she's got charges, let's see if I can read some of these. Speeding, driving under suspension, failure to return a leased car, theft, forgery, simple battery, aggravated battery, theft, forgery, aggravated battery, theft under 500, forgery, aggravated battery, theft of goods, no driver's license, expired MVI, simple battery, public intimidation, simple assault, simple battery, public intimidation, switch license plates, expired MVI, no insurance, no registration, aggravated battery, public intimidation. Like, I'm going to get you fucking fired. She must be one of them loudmouth bitches like that, but you can see where I'm going. Now, if this cunt would have been in jail where she should be because she's a fucking criminal, which is obvious, right? I mean, come on. I just read all that shit. It's obvious. But what does she do? That's what I'm talking about, the justice system. Fucking slap you on the wrist, give you probation. How many times this bitch been arrested? She's on the street, now she's beating up bus drivers and shit. And all the bus driver did was probably yell at her daughter for misbehaving on the bus. Where's her daughter going to end up? Her daughter's going to end up in prison one day, too. Or dead. Just blame it on the parents. Obviously, she's being raised like that. When you got criminals and dirtbags raising criminals and dirtbags, I mean, that's what you get. What do you expect? No, it's just kids. They're bored. You know, I was bored as a kid. We didn't go out and rob people and kill people and motherfucking shit. It was different times. It don't fucking matter. It's still boredom is boredom. Don't matter what year it is. A kid nowadays has no reason to be bored. We didn't have video games and fucking 200 channels on the TV and all this other goddamn bullshit they got now. We were outside building dirt roads in the dirt and playing with our Hot Wheels, using our imagination. It's a joke. Then they had these two little boys out here over the weekend. It's sad. Ages 6 and 9. They drowned. From what it looks like, is there's this big pond, which they probably dug out to build the land up, and he built this trailer park around it. Okay? These two little kids are out there, kids outside playing. It's a good thing. Oh, well, they went in the pond and drowned. Now, I'm sure somebody's going to want to sue the trailer park owner, right? My thing is where's the guardian or parents? They're supposed to be watching these kids. That's whose fault it is. Why wouldn't this kid 9-year-old don't know how to swim? You live around a large body of water and you don't teach your child how to swim? Or if you don't know how to swim, bring your child to swimming lessons. I taught my kids how to swim. I taught my stepkids how to swim when I had a house with a built-in pool. As soon as we moved in, as soon as that summer hit, I was out there in that pool with them kids until they could swim. I mean, they wasn't swimming for the Olympics. But I knew one thing, if they fell in, they wasn't going to drown. So they had a vigil for the kids. Damn ads. They had a vigil, like I said, for the kids with lessons.
The small neighborhood of Deer Lakes Trails in Tickfaw is dealing with unimaginable tragedy tonight after 2 young brothers drowned in a nearby pond. This evening, they came together to pray for the boys' family, who was too distraught to return to the neighborhood. A neighborhood in mourning came together Sunday evening to show support for the family of 2 brothers who drowned yesterday in this pond. Candles spelling out the boys' names, ages 6 and 9, who many say were always outside playing in the Deer Trail Lakes neighborhood.
We out here really just spreading love for the 2 kids that lost their life. They lost their life in a situation that they couldn't control. Their parents couldn't control. The community that's out here right now, they love them.
I'm not trying to be mean. These children lost their life. But this man's over here saying the children couldn't control it. Yeah. Parents couldn't control it. Bullshit. Parents could have completely controlled that situation. Should have been out there and kept the eyes on them kids the whole time. If you'd seen the picture, this video of the trailer park, these trailers are just like 6 to 10 feet away from this pond, extremely close. I understand these parents or mom or whoever is probably very distraught. I would hate to know. I hope I never have to know what it feels like to lose a child. I couldn't imagine. But in this situation, I'm pretty sure I'd be blaming myself. So.
More than anybody could imagine.
The tight-knit mobile home community prayed for strength for the boys' mother, who was too emotional to be there this evening.
When she can't sleep at night and she having these restless nights, Lord, give her strength in her darkest hours.
Samantha Bordelon is close to the family. She was there when they pulled the boys from the pond.
We did compressions for about an hour. We were waiting on other EMS units to get here. Waiting on the flight crew to get here.
She says their usually happy and energetic neighborhood will never be the same.
When I walked out this morning, it was eerily quiet and very uncomfortable, and it was very still.
The Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office says they're still investigating how the boys drowned. They have not officially identified them.
I'm willing to bet one of these kids went after a ball, a fish, playing on its edge, slipped in. The other one might have went in to help them. Neither one of them probably swim, and they drowned. Teach your children how to swim. And, you know, tragedies like this wouldn't happen. Would not happen. So, I don't know. Some little rants things, you know. We got some other stuff going on. I'm pretty sure Holster's got him a pretty damn good rant for Wednesday night. See, I might want to hold on for that one because I don't blame them. People are fucking assholes. So, about it for this evening on this. I am going to jump over and do something on the Patreon. I want to talk about one over there, which I'll be a little more graphic, a different story. I'll probably be a little more graphic on, and I can't do it on here because I might get kicked off or something. But it's about a murder, mass shooting that just happened in Mississippi yesterday, and I got my own opinions on it that I'm going to put out over there. So I want everybody to stay safe, watch your back, watch your partner's back, and just remember that we're lions, people. We are not sheep. We'll see y'all Wednesday.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm